Boris Johnson's government wants to swear in the 7 largest industrial countries on a clear course against Russia and China. The focus is on the fight against fake news and propaganda. Great Britain wants to use this year's chairmanship of the 7 largest industrialized countries, the G7, for a tougher course against Russia and China. The G7 members should act with a common mechanism against misinformation from both countries, said Foreign Minister Dominic Raab to the Reuters news agency before the G7 foreign ministers meeting in London in the new week. And he says, if we see these lies and this propaganda or that fake news is spread, we can then not only individually but collectively publish a refutation and simply the truth, said Raab. And it's really a big joke when that comes especially from him or the Tories. Britain sees Russia as its greatest threat to its security and China as its strongest long-term rival in military, economic and technological matters. Several Western states accuse Russia and China of sowing distrust with disinformation, for example in elections or about corona vaccines. Russia denies the allegations and speaks of anti-Russian hysteria. China accuses Western countries of behaving like a world police with a post-imperial self-image. In addition to Great Britain, the G7 members are the USA, Germany, France, Italy, Japan and Canada. Great Britain has also invited India, Australia and South Korea to the Conference of Foreign Ministers. To begin with, Raab wants to meet his US colleague Antony Blinken on Monday. The most important thing for us is that we expand our international group of like-minded countries that stand for open societies, human rights and democracy, that stand for international trade, said Raab. Great Britain had strengthened its relations with countries in the Indo-Pacific region, parallel to its exit from the EU. That remains in the interest of his country, affirmed Raab. But the biggest joke really is not that someone accuses Russia or China of misinformation and propaganda. We know that there's even quite a machine that's trying to work on social media to spread fake news and stuff like that. Nobody is surprised about that. But coming from a government that is only in power because of a major campaign 5 years ago with a lot of misinformation and fake news, with a campaign that is based completely on lies, and an election campaign that brought a big majority based still on a lot of lies and misinformation and fake news. That is really quite one of the biggest jokes in history. And if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel. Auf Wiedersehen.